Hi guys, it's Sam Frederick, the writer-director of the long gestating Song in the Sky web series. So I just checked, and it's been something like 11 months or so since my last video. So I figured it was about time I got off my butt and finally released an update on the state of Song in the Sky and the channel and whatnot. So the first question that's probably on your mind is, why is this episode taking so long to come out? And there are a number of reasons for that. The big one is just that animation takes a really long time, and this episode is turning out to be something like 2 or 3 times longer than the pilot. The pilot was like 9 minutes long. This one's going to be something like a half hour or so. And yeah, and that just takes a really long time to make, to finish everything. And beyond that, it's a much more sort of tonally and thematically ambitious episode than the pilot was, which, the pilot was very tight, very, simple A to B storytelling. But this episode, incorporates a lot more flashbacks and covers a lot more ground and time and atmosphere and world building and whatnot. And as a result, I've had to do a lot of reworking to, make sure that everything flows and, that the pacing is right and whatnot. It's really a huge step forward in basically every conceivable way, writing, production, animation, everything. But I mean, the result of that is that it's just taken a lot longer than I had anticipated. So that's the kind of the long and short of it. But the good news is that after all this time and all these delays and whatnot, the animation for the episode is finally like 95% done. It's almost there. I have 1 or 2 more scenes to do, and they're pretty simple ones. I've spent most of like the last month sort of, rearranging and re-editing the first half to make sure that it flows right and that all the information gets across, and basically just that it's good before I go on and finish up the second half. But I'm basically there. So basically what's left to do is animate a couple more scenes and then do post sound, and then we're ready to boogaloo. So that should answer the first question. The second question that I imagine is on your mind is, when's the episode going to be done? That's a little harder to say. I would say best case scenario, probably about 2 months or so. I think I'll need about another month to wrap up the animation, and then probably another month or so to do all the post sound and music or whatnot. I've got 2 people lined up for that right now. So once the episode's animated and edited and whatnot, then hopefully sound should take a lot less time than it did last time. So I'm really looking forward to that. I actually uploaded an update to my Patreon about a month ago, where I said that it was probably going to be ready by February. That's obviously not going to be true, mostly because just the holidays happened. And also, the more astute viewers may notice that the background behind me has changed. And that's because I actually moved in with my girlfriend earlier this month. So that has been a lot of work to get done. So basically, between those 2 things, and also me and my girlfriend have been extremely sick for most of January in one form or another. Things kind of had to get pushed back again, but I'm back on track. Everything's looking pretty good. And I'd say if all goes well, which I mean, I'm sure there will be complications, but you can probably expect the episode in a couple of months. So yeah, that's basically where everything stands. I'm really looking forward to finally having this thing done. I'm really proud of it so far. I think it's going to be really cool, and again, a big step forward in a lot of ways. And hopefully you guys, will stick with me and, see how it turns out. I'll probably go into more detail in future videos, because I'm planning to let out more of these sort of short form, unscripted, lightly edited videos that are, quicker to make once every couple of weeks. I know I've promised to let out updates more regularly before, but now that I finally have someone living with me who is constantly breathing down my neck and kicking my ass to get me to release more update videos, hopefully I should be able to keep a more consistent schedule. So regardless, thank you so much for sticking with me. I really appreciate your support. I can't wait to let out this episode, and I'll let you guys know how things progress. Have a good one.